What's up, guys? It's Leo from Leonard's Trim and Timber, and today we have not a particularly difficult job, but one that is kind of interesting here. You can see these maple trees in the backyard. Way back there, there's one here, and then one behind the house as well, right next to it. Originally, this homeowner, they wanted to top the trees, and I said, hey, that's going to kill it. That's going to kill it. They're worried about the height. If it falls towards the house, it's going to hit the deck or hit the house itself. And I was like, no, the way that it's leaning, the root health, the branch health, the limb health, it all adds up to this tree's not going to fall for a long time. And the fact that there's a bunch of houses and other trees that are taller than this that create kind of a wind barrier. So I was able to talk them off the ledge per se for that. But then they asked me about this front yard tree, and as you can see here, I'm going to just raise every so bit anything that is going to hit somebody in the face if they walk by. But this is going to take about 30 minutes. And a couple other variables is I don't have to bring my trailer. I don't have to haul anything away. Don't have to go to a landfill, pay landfill fees. With all those variables I just mentioned previously, it doesn't feel right to charge them my hourly rate to do this job. So she's in the house right now making some food. They're probably in their, I don't know, late 60s, early 70s. Beautiful area, but the area that they live in doesn't really determine the price I give. I give the price that I think I would do the job for, and then I come down if I see the surrounding area and maybe their jobs or something like that isn't quite able to afford the hourly rate. I never upcharge, and that's just good business. You never upcharge because of somebody's perceived affluence. You always go in with a set price and lower it based on what you see and what you're listening to as you're listening to the conversation. That's just kind of a shady snake oil salesman tactic, is to upcharge people based on where they live. So this is going to be about 30 minutes. It's going to probably take about 5 minutes to cut it. And it is a little bit down the hill, but I'm dragging down the hill, which if you guys watched 2 videos ago, I was dragging up the hill into the trailer. So this will be a lot easier. And I'm glad I'm doing this under the shade here because it's real hot. So I'm going to set you guys up and we'll get into it. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. Almost done already, and then I'm gonna take some of this dead stuff that's just sitting in it out. All right, to think I'm done cutting, I got maybe this one branch right. Let me see right here. I got that one right. This one right here. This one right there to do. And then I'm gonna climb this tree. It's a maple tree, and I had one of these growing up, and I think it's still there in Long Prairie, Minnesota. You come into our driveway, it's like the first tree on the left-hand side next to the house. This specific type of maple tree is really fun and easy to climb. You can get real high without needing a ladder, spikes, ropes, ascenders, anything. You can just use your hands and feet the way God intended. But yeah, I'm gonna climb up there, and so I'm gonna climb up there and get that stuff. I'll put you guys in the right position to see. All right, so all the big stuff has been dragged out. I still have this stuff to get off the mulch in the grass, but that was about 6 handfuls, 6 trips down, 6 trips down, and it's getting hot. And praise the Lord, I'm walking uphill with nothing in my hand, because it's already, I don't know, 80% humidity, and feels like it's already 85 degrees out. All right, a lot happened in a little bit of time. Before you go, it's always a good idea to ask, hey, is this good enough or do you need anything else? Because there's actually something that she wanted done. Just one more branch right here to take care of. I'll probably knock off the branch at the base of the limb it's coming from. And then I'll show you guys the food. It looks delicious, but let me get my helmet on at least. Okay, so that is the job complete. What's the time right now? Got here at 9. I piddled around talking to her initially and getting my gear on. So I started around 9:10. It is now 10:07, so under an hour of work. Time for the food reveal. So we have what she called arroz con pollo. As you can see here, it's chicken rice. It's got a whole bunch of other probably seasonings I've never heard of, but it also has olives, green beans, corn, some beets and potato mixed with mayo, and a hard-boiled egg. And then she showed me this, and I was like, oh, is that a tortilla? And she's like, she looked at me sideways a little bit. So obviously I knew I said something stupid. But what she said is, even though Panama is technically in Central America, culturally, they find themselves taking more to the South America vibe culturally. So this is not a tortilla, this is some sort of bread that's got garlic and spices on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one for me, one for my wife for lunch. I'm gonna enjoy this Panama food. It's been your boy Leo from the United Trim and Timber, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.